Don't put that in, dude.
Tony's putting it in. It's Tony.
Tony,
He's
don't.
crazy.
Tony, please don't put that in. Maverick. He's talking to his water fountain.
He's allowed to.
He's just drinking. He went, Mah.
My cats have been very chatty recently.
Something in the water.
Something in the water, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But I guess I'll never know.
Yep. Unless you're in that musical.
What musical, Matthew?
Cats.
Oh, is that what that's about?
I think so.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Pretty good.
Is it?
Typically not a musical guy, but
But you like cats?
I like cats.
It's a great take, dude. I like this.
Yeah.
Not usually a musical guy, but you put cats on and he's there.
Yep. Pretty big fan of cats.
Um,
Other musicals? I'll pass. Cats?
Sign me up.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Mistopheles?
That's impressive that you can name one. Honestly, I really wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting you to name any. When we started recording today, I really was like, "Oh, there's no way he's gonna name a character from the musical Cats today."
Ask me to put research in about baseball. I'm not doing it. Ask me to put research in about cats. I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, did you do research for Cats?
No, just like leisurely time.
Yeah, but how many baseball games have you caught in the past week?
Unfortunately, not enough.
You've watched Cats more than you've watched baseball?
Yeah. No, dude. I didn't watch Cats. I just know about cats. I only watched a few baseball games.
I don't think the Cats thing is usable.
You don't think?
For a cold... I mean, do they want... I mean, you could just go for maybe like 30 more minutes about Cats the musical, and we'll just use that, like a 30-minute cold open, you think?
Yeah, like a 50-minute cold open.
Where you just synopsize the movie Cats. Not the movie. Yeah, you know
musical.
No, but they have a movie with James Corden.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
It's about Cats the musical.
You saw the movie. I know you saw the movie.
I did.
Yeah.
It was pretty decent.
You really are a Cats guy.
No, I just like the music.
Uh-huh. I'm
The
fine.
visuals were ass.
Yeah, they were scary.
They were scary, and like they like they said it was gonna be like this is the future of CGI, and it's just like all these things about the fur technology, and it's like, okay, bro.
It's like whenever the next like big blockbuster game comes out, and it's like, oh, it's gonna have the best graphics ever and like ray tracing to the max, and then it's just like you see like a water, like you see in the game, you see like a glass of water and the game crashes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's speaking more on my computer than it is the game itself, but
No, they didn't optimize it.
video games aren't optimized nowadays. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Like GoldenEye.
We are still two dweebs with no Switch 2. Tony's allowed to brag right now if he wants to, I guess.
Yeah, I'm furious.
I've been checking every Walmart and Target I go into. I do that for work, and every time I'm like, let me just peek in. Still no go. People are saying that's still the best way to get one, though.
Just peek in.
No, Matthew. To check brick and mortar stores. That's what they're saying. Not to peek in.
What's a brick and mortar store? Thought you were going to Target and Walmart.
And the second I said it, I saw the glint in your eye. I saw the.
I said,
you had a QuickTime event.
yeah. I cast Grasp Heart on you.
like to have fun. We
like to have fun.
We like to have fun around here. Have we ever made our official statement on fun?
Hells yeah. Welcome back.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm hitting quips.
no, that's okay. Do you want to give us a? Do you want to? Do you want to?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to give our official statement on fun.
Yeah, we like it. What about you? What's your fun statement on fun?
You spoke for the Goob. I was just making sure. I was
Oh,
asking.
yeah, hold up. As the spokesperson of fun on the Goob, tell the audio listeners.
For the audio listeners.
Yeah, Bailey.
Okay.
Sorry. Don't put that in. Hells yeah. Welcome back, baby. We're back from the Goob.
Back from the group, the Goob.
The Goob intro.
Oh, there you go. That's true.
Come on, dude, riff with me.
I was riffing with you. I was asking.
You questioned me.
I was yes-anding you.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Do you want to?
Thanks for making the energy weird on the podcast.
I think you made it weird, and we can keep it weird the whole time if you want. Okay, dude, just calm down.
I'm simmering.
Just get super, super aggressive right off rip. Check us out on the social medias. This is episode 19. We're no longer doing the title.
That's my favorite number.
Is it?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's a great favorite number, Matthew. We aren't doing intro. We aren't doing we aren't doing the header in the title of the YouTube videos anymore. So I'm gonna have to be more. We have to say, hey, it's at 101 The Goob, episode 19. It's in the thumbnail. It's on the Spotify. But if you're not on either one of those, just switch over to the other one and follow us. It would be greatly appreciated. If you're listening on Spotify, check us out on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, check us out on Spotify. You don't actually have to stream differently, but just give us that follow. We'd really, really appreciate it. We're trying to get our content out there. Speaking of getting our content out there, Matthew, did you see some of those TikToks that were popping off this weekend?
Yeah. They were awesome, and I loved them.
Make sure you're following 101 The Goob on TikTok. We also post them on YouTube Shorts. We'll eventually start posting on Instagram maybe at some point. It takes 2 extra seconds, but for some reason I hate it.
Yeah, for some reason, every time I think about it, it makes me want to just delete the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I only ever post on TikTok and Shorts. I never post on Instagram because it makes me want to not do that.
Yeah, I don't like Instagram. Maybe we deactivate the Instagram account.
I think we keep it till we get big.
Okay, once we get big, because we don't want to lose the username.
We don't want to lose the handle.
Yeah, someone will take it. That being said, Matthew, I know we already asked how we're doing, but
yeah.
Can I ask you for real how you're doing and what you're up to recently?
You can.
Okay, how are you doing? What have you been up to recently?
I've been chilling. Very tired, very sleepy. Getting towards the end of the summer here.
Yeah.
It's the peak season for me, so it's been pretty nonstop, but it's rewarding. It's worth it. And hey, we're doing it. It's baseball season, baby. We're here.
We are here.
I've been really enjoying driving my car. Driving a new car has been really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just having excuses to go out. Oops, forgot that thing. I go drive it around. I keep my eyes out for the Switch 2. Haven't found it yet. And one more thing.
Yeah.
I was at GameStop the other day looking for a Switch 2. And I found this tin of Topps 2021 baseball cards. And the main things I got from, well, first of all, the tin itself was very cool. It was like $20.
Yeah.
And then I got Tarek Skubal rookie card.
Oh, nice, dude.
So that was fun. I got this pretty sick Mike Schmidt card.
Oh, yeah.
It looks really cool. And it's like a little thicker. It's not a chrome, but it's thick.
Yeah.
Not one, but two Aaron Judge autos.
The first...
This one is a chrome.
Yeah. That's pretty sick. I think that's not an official auto. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't want to.
I would be much more hype if it was a real auto.
Okay, I was gonna say I think I would have heard about it before we started recording.
Oh, hands down.
If that's what happened. Okay, Troy's gotta move.
And then, a limited edition, 70 years of tops, Shohei Ohtani.
2021. Yeah, that was a MVP season for Shohei. No,
I think so.
because those yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was.
yeah, unanimous MVP in 2021. That's a cool card. That's any big years like those, and then also the Skubal rookie is also really cool too. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I gotta open some more cards again. I haven't opened cards in ages. We gotta do some. It'd be a fun live stream if we were like in person together sometime. Maybe once we get once we get to
fun.
the once I get the office set up at the new apartment that I'm moving to, the end of the month. Maybe we'll have to have you over and we'll do a stream and open some
really
cards
sick.
and stuff like that. I want to get one of those arm mounts for my desk where like I can change the head so I can put a microphone on there, or I could also for like recording down if I want to do card openings and stuff. I can get a phone attachment for it and stuff. I think it'd be a cheap. I think you can get a decent one for like $50 and.
Oh yeah.
And then I would have a lot to do with it. Be able to move the mic a little bit. I think in the near future, not even in the near future, the next upgrade my computer setup's we're getting a new microphone for the podcast. I love the Snowball. I don't think my audio is terrible, but I'd like a nice.
You should get this bad boy.
Your microphone is very nice, but I'll do some research. I kind of want to. Yeah, I'll play the field a little bit. I'll play the field.
Might as well.
But besides driving your new car and looking for a Switch 2 and your baseball cards, is there anything else you've been up to? That's
hanging out.
That's a busy man. That's a busy
man right there. That's a busy man.
Absolutely.
I've been trying to read more, TBH.
Oh, cool.
What have you been read in my downtime. I told you about it, the People's History of the United States.
Yeah.
And then I'm also reading, or I'm gonna start reading it. I have it on my bookshelf right now. I'm actually gonna get it because the cover's sick as hell.
Yeah, let me see. While he's gone, I'm reading Ring the Bell by Kyle Peavy and Jack Fritz. It's like an in-depth review of Philly's history since like the 1960 team. He's talking. He can't hear me, but he's talking. And yeah, it's really, really good. I've gotten to like the modern day-ish era. I was just telling them about the book I was reading in the meantime.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
It's this book which I feel like you'd be a fan of it because we've kind of been on that folk.
Oh yeah.
Folk mix. It's called Dharma Bums.
Oh, okay.
It's essentially, it was like, I think it's set in like the 50s. It's essentially just a guy just going across the U.S. And one of them is like he's like a follower of like Zen Buddhism. And then the other one is just like a writer. And they're just going across the U.S. and like there's illustrations. And they're like, I don't know what animal they're supposed to be. I think it's a dog. But yeah. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading that. Just kind of have that feel of like Pete Seeger to it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been a pretty busy.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I appreciate you asking. I've been a pretty busy bee. I was telling them I was reading Ring the Bell, which is just like an in-depth Phillies history. I'm getting to some really interesting stuff. Got to learn a little bit about how dominant Steve Carlton was, and just some things that you don't get to learn without like really diving back in and seeing what like the public perception was of the team at times, because there's so many times where there are players that end their career and then you look back on the stats and like, oh, they're really good, but in the moment they weren't always appreciated. And yeah, it feels like we're doing a pretty good job with that in modern day history with this Phillies team, with everyone besides Aaron Nola, where everyone gets the amount of love they deserve. But history book's gonna look good for Aaron Nola at the end of his career, no matter how you feel about him. It's gonna be one that the people who hated on him aren't gonna age well. Regardless. Before I get into some of the other stuff I think. What the heck is that? That's the Goop hotline. Ringing at 717-803-7302. 717-803-7302. I'm gonna break the
number, Bailey.
I'm gonna break the immersion here real quick and make sure that my noise suppression is off. Okay.
Tony, can you just edit us coming through the screen so like we're breaking the immersion?
No, we're not gonna
like this. Like
we're not doing
Tony,
that.
Can you edit in like 3D? Like
so, Matthew, I think we have a voicemail. I'm just giving you a heads up.
I gotta simmer down.
Yeah, if you could please simmer down. Let's go ahead and listen in.
I'm freaking out.
You have no messages in your mailbox. Main menu. To send a message, press 2.
No.
To create a greeting, press 3.
What happened?
We don't? It says we have a missed call.
Call him back.
Let's see. Oh. That's so sad. What the heck?
Are you kidding me?
Well, folks, it's another empty mailbox. Matthew, talk to him.
It's not even worth being mad about.
Seriously, man? You don't have anything to say? You don't have
I've lost all interest in it.
So we're retiring the Goop hotline?
We should just get rid of it.
Yeah, if no one's gonna call in.
Yeah, quite frankly, Bailey's just eating the costs.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, Bailey just can't hold on no more. And you know whose fault it is? Them.
Them. It is their fault. Should we blame
the
this?
Viewer.
Should we?
The listener.
Okay. Is it the listener's fault or the viewer's fault?
Is there a difference? At this point?
I guess not. I guess they're both the enemies. We're starting a war.
Yeah.
Between content creators, of which we are, and the audience. We're no longer looking for support from the audience. We're starting a war with the audience. Mm-hmm.
That's what I say to you.
I bet you're thinking right now. You and all the viewers, you're thinking, "Wow, that's a really cool hat."
Don't lump me in with them.
Yeah, no, you're the same.
No.
But
no,
anyway,
that's a really sick hat.
Real quick, call the freaking number 717-803-7302. Call it, please, guys. Seriously, come on, somebody, please call it. Thank you for the compliment on the hat. I got it.
You're welcome.
At PNC Park this weekend on Saturday. Yeah, I made the drive out for Mac Miller bobblehead night. Little thing about me, I love Mac Miller. One of my favorite artists of all time. Probably in my top 3 artists ever. I absolutely love Mac Miller. It was a really, really awesome day. A couple of TikToks I posted this weekend are about that. If you're interested in looking at the bobblehead itself, go ahead and check it out on the TikTok. It's pretty cool. You click the button on it and it plays Knock Knock, or a snippet from Knock Knock by Mac.
That's
And
sick.
yeah, it's got his hometown hero 412 jersey on, and it's supposed to be commemorative of the day he threw out the first pitch. I mean, a really, really minute thing. It's something so iconic about Mac that it would be kind of a disservice that they didn't include it. But the pose he has is he's holding his knuckles out and it says "Most Dope" across the front. Just
That's sick.
yeah, just really, really awesome. The level of detail to it, and just the vibe there at PNC Park on Saturday night was unbelievable. It was
It
full.
looked packed.
It was. It was a complete sellout. There were
Yeah.
lines starting at like 11 o'clock noon for a 7 o'clock game. We were
My lord.
convinced we were not getting a bobblehead. It was only the first 20,000 people in. We were kind of in a weird in between two lines, and then we shifted to one, and we may have cut people off. We're very sorry. It was just two of us. We were trying our best. It was a very, very confusing part, but we got some of the last bobbleheads, and it was so cool. There was like a memorial wall that people were invited to like go write like a favorite quote or just like an inspirational quote with a picture of him.
That's cool.
And then there was some chalk art with him in the left field outfield, or not in the outfield, in the like concourse behind the outfield. And just everybody there was just there for Mac Miller. I mean, they were there for the Pirates game too, but so many shirts of just different musicians. If it wasn't Mac, all very Mac adjacent musicians. I was wearing my Doom shirt, and I only got 2 compliments on it. I usually get compliments on that Doom shirt all the time, and I figured,
That's funny.
I was like, this Mac group, they're gonna like the Doom shirt.
Yeah.
Nobody was vibing with the Doom shirt. It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
I didn't have a Mac shirt, I realized, which I need to get on. I think I need to find something.
I thought
cool.
you had that blue one.
I got rid of it a while back. I think I gave it to Aiden because I didn't like the graphic on the back. I liked the incredibly dope since 1992, but on the back it said thumbs up with a thumb in the U, and just really big font, and it just wasn't for me personally. That's all.
That's fair.
But I do need to get one. His mom threw out the first pitch, and
That's awesome.
it was everyone. It was really cool. She got standing ovation. Clearly, a very loved figure in the city of Pittsburgh, and for good reason. I think he did a lot of good and spread a very good message throughout his music. And with that, I want to ask you, Matthew.
Go ahead.
We're both middle-aged white dudes. We're young, not middle-aged, mid-20s white dudes.
Yeah, us 2 middle-aged white guys.
Middle-aged white guys.
You and me.
No, 2 mid-20s white guys. We both like Mac Miller. I would say a lot. Not to speak for you, but I was curious on what some of your favorite Mac
My top
albums
5.
were. Your favorite Mac song, even. Or if you want to turn it into something, we can turn it into something. I mean, we could do like just like a top 3 Mac. You know what I'm saying? Top 3 album, top 3 song, or we could do whatever, or just your favorite Mac things.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my favorite album is Swimming.
Valid.
I just think it's his best array of songs. I think it's his like the best amalgamation of all his works. Like I think it's the best album. The whole thing is just a must listen. Every song, put it on that playlist.
Yeah.
Also, that's the one where he performed at the Tiny Desk.
I have
NPR
that
Tiny Desk,
written
big
down.
fan of that.
I have that written down.
I listen to it at least like 3 times a month. And it just has a lot of sentimental value for me. I just love the whole thing. Thundercat comes on. It's just a great vibe.
Literally my prized possession. Mac
That's so
Miller
cool.
Tiny Desk
I
concert.
need to get that.
You do, absolutely. You can get one on Amazon nowadays. That's not a knockoff. It's a real the real version as well. But it's one of my favorites ever. It's probably not going to show up. Oh, it does show up on camera.
That's sick.
Love Always, Mac Miller is what's inscribed on there, and just this tiny disc is something special. You're the one that shared it with me, which I'm eternally grateful for, and it's sorry, I'm turning away from the camera, so my audio is probably terrible. My microphone. It's just something special. It's a moment of time, really like encapsulated super well. It's very close to his passing, which is extremely sad. But that joy that he still had in his eyes, and the passion he has for performing and music is so evident. It's so sad. I mean, rest in peace, Mac Miller. I'm getting caught up all in my words here. I agree that Swimming is an absolutely outstanding album, and I'm not going to be like, oh, how dare that be your favorite album. My personal opinion, though, I would say that Circles is a more complete album in that comparison, but my favorite Mac album of all time is Macadelic. But Macadelic is absolutely my favorite album. I think it mixes a very pivotal time in Mac's life where he's taking a shift to much more introspective and like spacey music, but he still is holding on to these like weird tenets of frat rap a little bit in Macadelic. And it just, maybe not frat rap, but he still has some of his early tendencies where he's getting very rambunctious in the songs and not as like mellow, which I've come to love. And there's some of my favorite Mac songs ever are very, very mellow, and he just lets that beat kind of ride with his voice. But Macadelic is just this really funky combination of just some crazy instrumentals with some really introspective lyrics, and also it'll make you laugh. It'll crack you up. Aliens Fighting Robots off that album is outstanding.
I think that one's my favorite.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Thoughts from a Balcony, and then The Question featuring Lil Wayne. If you have never heard The Question featuring Lil Wayne before, that's the one I implore you to listen to. That one is so good. I wrote down Tiny Desk Concert as well. And then two songs that I know we both share a very fond opinion on. Surf is my favorite song of more recent Mac Miller. Anything from, I would say, from Swimming in Circles. And then the song that got me in love with Mac Miller. You showed it to me. Do you know what song I'm about to tell you?
Buttons.
Buttons
Is my favorite Mac Miller song.
Is that okay? Is that where you were getting? I didn't mean to spoil it for you.
Yeah. No, it's my favorite. Yeah, Buttons is I think the song that like solidified me really getting into Mac Miller. My brother showed it to me, and I don't know. Buttons is like one of those like therapy songs for me. Like I don't know. I started listening, and yeah, it just really brought me along with Mac and really helped me through some times. And I love Buttons, and just the simplicity of like I think it's Buttons. I'm trying to remember the name of the other
Programs.
singles. Programs, yeah.
I love Programs too.
Programs is also really good,
yeah.
But it's just like those two are like the same in my head. But Buttons just comes out on top. It's so good. If you haven't listened to it, give it a listen. Go drive in your car and listen to Buttons.
Absolutely. Does it teleport you too? Like mine, I was in a very weird time in my life where I was still at school at Temple, but I was home most weekends trying to figure out like what I was doing mentally, financially, all that stuff. And I just remember so clearly it was me and you at we were sitting somewhere we shouldn't have been sitting, and you were like, I'm going to show you this song, and it was an a cappella version of Cocoa Butter Kisses because that wasn't on Spotify yet. You remember exactly which one I'm talking about too.
Yeah.
And Buttons, and I was like, I've never listened to Mac before. Like, I don't know if I like really want to. And you're like, no, trust me, this song is so good. And so I listen to that song every day walking to class. I am literally at like Leocore walk at Temple, like in my head every single time, and that's so crazy because I was not there for that long, and that was also 6 years ago now. But yeah, I love that song so much, and it's a very fond memory I have with you, Matthew.
Thank you, man. No, I know exactly where you're talking about. It reminds me of being teleported
Yeah.
from a song to some time in your past. I don't know if you've ever played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2 when you're sitting on the clock tower and you're eating like the ice creams, and you're like, it reminds me of that when we were sitting on the amphitheater. Is that where it was that we were, the amphitheater?
We were on the roof. We were on the roof right now. We were on the roof. Yeah, that doesn't stay in though, I don't think.
No, probably not.
Yeah, we're bad examples then.
We're bad examples. I thought we were at the amphitheater.
No, we could be at the amphitheater.
We could be at the amphitheater. But no, that's what that reminds me of, is Kingdom Hearts 2. Where it teleports me to is, I don't know why, but buttons in my head. It might have been one of the first times I listened to it or something, but it's the intersection. So I was in my car. Is the intersection down? So it was Speedway and where the new Sheets is.
Yeah, absolutely.
That intersection is where it takes me.
Yeah.
That's where my brain goes. But oh man, I love Mac. For a second for me for Mac is Faces. I love Faces.
Such a great album.
Faces is so good. It's got amazing collabs. It's just such a fun listen with bangers. I mean, I'm a diehard Earl fan.
I was gonna say Polo Jeans is like so
it's
good.
It's killer, and just seeing their friendship and their work together, it's like I feel like the thing I love about Mac is that he's friends with like all my favorite rappers.
Yeah,
and it's just like I don't know. He's just so intertwined in everything. Like Larry Fisherman, like, you know, it's like he produced so much.
Yeah,
and also such a sick alias.
He had so many weird ones. Delusional Thomas was a strange one as well. He's just such he was such a fascinating person that, like, I feel obviously gone way too soon, but his early passing did add a like level of like mystery to him a little bit, where he just kind of, you just never knew what was going to happen with him, especially just like the steps he'd taken as an artist, because like I'm saying like a ton, I apologize. When you listen through an album like watching movies with the sound off, you get these really like long tracks that are very like introspective and strange, and then you hit like a bonus track. Do you know which bonus track I'm about to refer to?
I don't think so.
Mac and Tyler on the song "Okay." That song is wild. It's just like where did this come from? It just fascinating person with so many levels to his artistry that the world will never regain, which is so sad to see. But
yeah, rest in peace, Mac.
Listen to all of them. Listen to every Mac Miller album that you can find. There is not a bad one.
Low key, I might do that this week. I might just go back and listen to everything because it's worth it.
100%. I would really suggest you give extra time to Macadelic and then get back to me on what your favorite album is.
That's fair.
With going to Pittsburgh, I did want to touch a little bit on the Pirates, if that's okay.
Let's touch on the Pirates.
Okay. They got swept by the Chicago White Sox when I was there.
That's crazy.
Absolutely crazy stuff. This team has the most gorgeous ballpark in baseball, at least as far as I'm aware. They have an insanely loyal fan base. They run amazing promotions, but they don't invest in the team. I really struggle to understand. Like, they're in a prime location. Oh my gosh, if they put together a somewhat competitive team, I'm not even talking about like a World Series contender. If they were like a fringe playoff, like wild card like team, that ballpark would be packed every single day, and those fans are crazy. They were going wild over a White Sox Pirates game, and it's just like it's malpractice. These owners that refuse to invest back in their teams should be fined. I don't understand why they can just sit there and take in this revenue sharing. I mean, they're most teams are making $90 to $120 million a year on revenue sharing alone. I mean,
It's crazy.
and there's obviously other things to spend money on, but you're getting ticket sales, you're getting not just the revenue sharing, you're getting your streaming deals, you're getting your advertising deals. There's so much money to be made. Merchandise. I mean, the Pirates merchandise was amazing. It was so cool. It was selling like crazy while I was there. Besides their city connect jerseys, which are absolutely terrible, but
That's just the yellow PGH, right?
gradient to black,
Yeah.
so bad.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But also, it's like they have one of the best pitchers in baseball. Like, they have, I mean, granted, one pitcher doesn't make a team, but it's like,
Invest.
come on, like, put some effort into it. You can build a team around what they have.
They have a few interesting pitching prospects actually. They have a decent pitching rotation. They have Andrew Heaney, who's not a prospect, but he's a decent pitcher. Like, if they would have gotten a semi-competent offense, they would be an okay team. Like, they don't need to spend a ton of money. There were cheap guys that would be real players, and they just take the veteran minimums of these dudes that are washed, and it's just like, I'm glad Kutch is there because he means so much to the city, and I mean the whole place stood up every time he came up to bat, which is really cool. Just something I want to do is I want to try and get a Pittsburgh person of sorts on the podcast. I want to ask them
That'd be sick.
what their opinion is on the Pirates franchise as a whole. Maybe if you guys know anyone that'd be interested in doing that, fire it off, or just reach out to us directly. We'd love to have you on. It's just, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's brutal. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to compare it. I mean, the Phillies team were so bad for so long, but it wasn't from a lack of trying. They were giving out contracts to players they thought were going to be at least better than what they were currently experiencing, and they were semi-competitive in 18 and 19. I mean, 19 was the year we signed Bryce, obviously, but yeah, I just, it's frustrating, and I feel for Pirates fans, and I feel for I feel for Yinzers, I think the term is, if I'm allowed to say that.
What the hell?
Do you have anything you wanted to get into before we get into some Philly stuff?
Do you have, granted, I've never been to PNC Park,
yeah,
but I have a few places in Citizens Bank Park that I have, like, they're my favorite spots in the park.
Oh,
Do you have a favorite spot in PNC Park?
I really like the roundabout thing in left field. It's really cool to walk up and down that, or watch part of it. We had standing room seats last year when I had gone to PNC, and for an inning or two, we just stood up on the. Do you know what I'm talking about? Out in left field, there's this big, like, spiral ramp rather than a staircase, and it just has a cool overlook. And then our seats today were really our seats Saturday were really amazing. They we hadn't really sat behind home plate yet. There we did a lot of outfield sitting, and one time we sat behind the Phillies dugout, which is on the right side at PNC, which is interesting. But a favorite part, the back portion's really cool for kids and stuff like that. There's some cool climbable stuff, and
That's cool.
There's some markings of where different home runs have landed, and I found like a really far Ryan Howard marking, which was really cool.
That's really sweet.
Yeah. The whole ballpark is my answer to that question. It's a gorgeous ballpark. There's not a bad seat, and yeah, you just can't beat it. It's unbelievable. I love Citizens Bank Park with my whole heart. Like, it's a great ballpark, but the view at PNC, the atmosphere as a whole is just unbeatable. It's unreal.
Do you have a favorite spot in Citizens Bank?
Yeah, I love left field. I don't know why.
Okay,
I
that's
love left field. It's my, like, left center-ish, or sometimes closer to the pole too. I just love sitting in left field. What about you? Do you have a favorite park maybe not just park to sit in, I guess, but just a favorite place in the bank?
I am a big fan of. We've only started sitting there recently, but it's like the 200s behind the dugout.
Yeah, absolutely.
it's a really nice spot. Or 200, honestly, 300s as well.
Yeah.
Behind the dugout, and it's just like all the foul balls are going up around there, so it's like you're getting like action that's not actual action for the game. But it's like, and you're like seeing everything, and just like seeing into the dugout is really fun. You see the whole interaction, and then you also have the whole skyline, which is really cool. So I'm a big fan of that. But when I'm walking around, I really like the section that's right there by Chickies and Pete's. It's like the little ballpark where like it's like the little kid play place.
The mock.
There's like the rock climbing wall.
Yeah.
And
the mock Citizens Bank Park wiffle ball field is the coolest thing in any ballpark. I really might be convinced of that.
Yeah, it's so fun watching them. Like, just like, I remember one time there was like probably legitimately 100 kids in there.
Yeah.
And they were just chucking stuff, hitting stuff, and it was just like the workers in there were going crazy, but it was so funny. No, it looks like a blast in there, and honestly, let us in.
We could, I believe they rent that out. I know. Trust me, dude. I've thought about it. Get the guys, listen up. Get the podcast famous.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do so much cool stuff. And I'm so serious when I say this. We will give a lot of money to charity. I promise. So much.
But some of the money is going to go to renting out the mini Citizens Bank Park so we can play wiffle ball.
That too. We could make a charity that's about that. Getting us. No, we won't do that. All right, here's the plan. We make a generic baseball sounding charity. Deep in the fine print. The first $200 go to renting out. The Phillies signed David Robertson. 3-time Philly now. Do you remember David Robertson, Matthew?
Nope.
Oh. Well, he was on the 2022 World Series team.
That's it.
Troy, you good?
Troy. Zemmer.
2022 World Series team. He's coming out of retirement, age 40. He was on the team in 2019, through a total of 6 innings, allowing 4 runs before he needed Tommy John surgery, unfortunately. Came back with the Cubs, had a decent first half of the season, trade for him in 2022, and now he is on the playoff run. The funny thing about David Robertson is he actually played in the Wild Card Series and played in the NLCS and in the World Series, but he was not on the NLDS roster. He got hurt celebrating jumping up and down on the field in the wild card round against the Cardinals after we won, and so he couldn't pitch in the Braves series then. Kind of a classic Phillies just like shooting ourselves in the foot moment. I'm glad it didn't seem to really impact us. We got through what we needed to get through, but he appeared in 8 playoff games in the 22 run, which is pretty awesome. And in the regular season of 22, he pitched 23 1/3 with a 2.70 ERA. If he can work, it's just money. I don't really care. Pretty much the cost to sign him was the cost that we saved from the amount of money that Jose Alvarado forfeited this season. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the David Robertson signing?
I think, yeah, that's what we got to do. But also, and yeah, again, it's cash. It's not like we're giving away prospects.
Exactly.
But also, I think we got to do a little more.
We will. This is This is not a bandage. It's a piece of tape. Is what that is. It's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm happy with it. Like,
me too.
As long as they're getting relievers to bolster up this bullpen, that's what we're gonna need for the rest of the season, and then hopefully with our postseason.
Yeah.
Like, it's what we need. Like, we have people who can hit sometimes, but we know they can hit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we definitely need to add a bat. I would still say we need to add a bat more than we need to add a bullpen arm. We obviously need to add a bullpen arm. I'm just scared that we're gonna sell a lot of our farm system for a closer, which I don't necessarily want. I'd rather add some relief pieces and just piecework it. I don't think we need some defined closer unless other people think otherwise. It is what it is. But
Craig.
yeah, bring him back. He's a free agent. No, I just think I don't know what I think. I just don't want him to sell too much. I don't want to see Aiden Miller go somewhere that isn't for something like absolutely insane. I want something wild if we're parting with some of these big name prospects. Check out the socials. Me and Matt are working on a trade deadline predictions TikTok, which will be really cool, and I hope you all enjoy. And I hope we get it out before the trade deadline hits because that wouldn't be very fun.
That's fair.
Yeah. Did you have anything you wanted to get into Phillies related before we talk about that Angels series that was just such a blast to watch?
It was mostly just David Robertson. Does it give you any, if like hypothetically,
yeah,
he's the only relief pitcher we get? Imagine.
Yeah.
Does it give you any confidence?
It gives me confidence that these guys we drafted are going to show up in late October. That's
fair.
That I mean, not late, in September. That's the only thing it gives me confidence in. I mean, obviously he's a good arm. He's like good to have on the team, and I'm excited that he's here. But 2022 it was not pretty, and 2023 and 4 he had decent seasons. Don't get me wrong, but it's still a 40-year-old reliever that's had Tommy John before. I want to be as excited as I can be, and I think he's a good player. But it's not a needle mover for me. No. It's a if our bullpen is already in a coma, it's just keeping them in a coma so we don't die. It's not the life-saving medication that we need to get us out of the coma.
He's the plug.
Absolutely. Sir, can you please stop?
Roy.
Tony, I'm sorry if that's loud. You can leave it in. I don't care. No one's listening anyways. They don't even call us.
Yeah, no one listens to us. No one calls.
And the Phillies lost 2-3 to the Angels.
Yeah.
Jesus continues to have inconsistent outings. It's really frustrating seeing him be lights out one day and then 4 2/3, 7 hits and 4 runs against the Angels. Like,
I'm really scared for the game that we're going to.
Me too.
It's a Luzardo game.
Me too.
I freaking love the guy. He did so well.
He just blows up. So
yeah.
Sometimes he just doesn't have it, and it's really frustrating when he doesn't. Ranger also has been struggling recently.
Yeah.
Do you heed any concern to this decrease in velocity in his fastball?
I think it kind of follows, unfortunately, like the trend that last season was. Like, he was killer all-star for the first half of the season, all-star level for the first half of the season,
he was an all-star.
and then I mean, like, for this season.
Oh yeah.
Got snubbed. Yeah, and it's just like, I feel like after the all-star break, I don't know. Oh, I'm blurry. I feel like it's a curse. Sorry, Tony.
There you go.
I don't know. I feel like the all-star break is kind of a curse. It also is just the middle of the season, so it's like, I don't know.
I just think
I'm scared, and I don't want to will anything into existence, and I'm knocking on wood.
I just think unfortunately it's not just a last year trend. I think it's been every year of Rangers' career.
Mm-hmm.
Where obviously I want the dude to be a Philly. And I don't think they should do anything drastic, obviously. Like ride out the rest of this year, but it has to come into consideration when you're talking about signing the guy. He's going to be asking for a lot of money. He's a Boris agent. Boris is his agent. He's not a Boris agent. Ranger. Yeah, it's concerning. It's really concerning that we're seeing this fall off again. The back being hurt at the beginning of the season, I thought maybe getting a late start on the season would mean we'd have continued success throughout the season, but we just haven't had it. And yeah, Ranger just hasn't been what we need him to be the past few times. He's not been part of the best rotation in baseball, which has not been great besides Zach Wheeler. And Chris. Didn't mean nothing by you, Chris. Chris, I love Chris Sanchez. Yeah, the velocity is low. It's down like 2 ticks, which is very concerning on Ranger. And yeah, it's a common trend, and I really hope we can kick it. And next outing, we're all good.
That's what I'm hoping.
Aaron Nola's throwing bullpens again, which is very
go.
exciting. I would love to see him come back and be dominant. His fastball's back up to 91, 92, which is where he should be when he's not hurt. And while it was a frustrating series, I think we can officially say that Bryce Harper is back. He was batting .417 with 3 homers and 2 doubles in his last 3 games. That's like getting a bat at the deadline if Bryce Harper's back. How you feeling about Bryce Harper right now?
I love Bryce Harper, man.
I love him so much.
Bryce Harper, we love you.
Bryce Harper, come on the podcast.
Bryce Harper, come on, be our friend.
Come on, Bryce. You love us, man. You love us, Bryce.
Come on, Bryce.
Bryce. Troy.
Roy.
Kyle
Bryce
Schwarber
Harper would probably hate us.
Bryce Harper, I don't think would be a big fan of the way we operate.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he might laugh at the outstanding on the mound.
And that's I'm okay with that.
Yeah. All right, Matthew, here's my question. Do you feel like you peaked too early on this podcast with outstanding on the mound?
I think I set myself up for failure.
Because that was early. That was like episode 3 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really think I set myself up for, I don't know.
It's some of your best work of all time. Not just
put it on the resume.
Not just in podcast history, just in your history. It's up there with like the Cheeto dance.
Cheeto dance is iconic.
Yeah, absolutely. 100 subscribers, Matthew will do the Cheeto dance.
100 subscribers, I'll do a Cheeto dance.
Yeah. Kyle Schwarber hit 2 home runs in this series as well. One of them being a grand slam.
I love Kyle Schwarber grand slams.
Tell me about him.
He made my day, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, Kyle Schwarber, make my day, Kyle Schwarber.
No, I wish I watched the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was shortly after I saw it on Instagram and I saw the clip. But I love Kyle Schwarber. Man, he's so good. I think he's such a good part of the team, and I just hope he gets re-signed.
That was going to be my next question here.
Yeah.
Is there a price limit you would hit with Kyle Schwarber, or is it just re-sign him at all costs?
I think he should be the first $1 billion MLB player.
Okay, I like this. This is going to be tough for you. We're talking about your favorite players right now. I think Kyle and Ranger are probably 2 of your 3 favorite players. I don't know if they're your top 2. I could be wrong. If it came down to one or the other, with Rangers' recent struggles and Kyle's, all-star performance, he's been unreal. If it came down to, let's say Ranger and JT leaving, but Kyle stays, or Kyle leaving and Ranger and JT both stay. I think JT's staying no matter what. Just curious on where you would lean in that sense, because I'm still heavily in the camp of keeping Kyle Schwarber as a Philadelphia Philly. But I understand the apprehension, because I love Ranger as well.
I don't know. Ranger is my favorite player, and I gotta stick with my guy.
So you're standing on business right now. You say, if it means that Ranger Suarez stays, Kyle Schwarber can walk this offseason, I'm gonna come at you. I'm sorry. I am. That's crazy, Matthew. That's crazy.
I don't know. It's hard.
It is, but also, oh man, that's. I said the same thing. I said the same thing about Aaron last offseason when we re-signed him. I said re-sign him no matter what. I don't care who we lose. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what's happening with Kyle right now. We kind of lost Kyle because we signed Aaron, and it's not looking like it's aging well, obviously. But I'll stand by what I said at the moment. I love Aaron Nola, and I want him to be a Philly forever. It's just tough,
dude. I honestly don't know. This is a tough one. What if we keep both?
That means someone else would have to get moved.
JT.
Well, JT's...
And then we sign Cal.
Okay. All right. And then Aaron Judge.
Yep. And Aaron Judge.
Shohei Ohtani.
And then we'll have the best hitters and pitchers in baseball.
We teach Aaron Judge how to pitch.
And we teach Aaron Judge and Bryce Harper how to pitch.
Yes. Not Bryce Harper. He already had Tommy John surgery. He does not need to pitch.
They'll make him better.
Maybe. For me, it's just kind of between Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper for the Goober of the Week this week, Matthew.
I'm thinking, I don't know, a Shorebomb Grand Slam, and with him recently being the MVP of the All-Star game,
yeah,
I feel like it goes to Kyle.
Let's throw it out there. Kyle Schwarber,
MVP of Goober of the Week goes to Kyle Schwarber!
Make my day, Kyle!
Make my day! Mr. Fanatic! Come here, Mr. Fanatic! Make my kid's day!
That's awesome.
Yeah, tell the audio listeners.
Hey, audio listeners.
Make my day. Oh.
That's a full circle moment. Right, we gotta start closing out. We gotta start closing out the podcast, Matthew. It's over. Thank you guys so much for listening. It's been a lot of fun. I hope if we have anything else.
My name's Matthew.
His name's Matthew. My name's Bailey. It's the episode 19 of 101 The Goob. Don't make sure. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. You tell your friends. Tell one more friend. Tell one more friend on top of that. If we get to 100,
comes with a little bit of a prize in it. Come on.
If we get to 100 subscribers on the YouTube, Matthew's gonna do the Cheeto dance. You're gonna want to see that. It's a lot like the Cracker Jack dance.
Ooh.
Matthew, do you have anything you want to leave?
Baseball.
Do you have anything you want to leave our listeners with?
Quite frankly, just next time baseball's on the screen, get some Cracker Jacks, get some popcorn, get some hot dogs.
Okay.
Some Bean Franks.
Well, this has been another lovely episode of 101 The Goob, and appreciate y'all. Let's have a great week.